Okay. Yeah. But what I can come out of that dispense, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not taking long. I'm just saying a few things. My wife, would you have the courage to go and just check if the oil light has come up?
Okay.
Just to, so that we know. So yes, good evening and happy Easter to all of you. I spent my day relaxing with my family, and but I must say that I haven't been very happy. I'm struggling to get back my page. Not very good. You know, that page is not so much about just my politics. That page has my history. That page has my history so much. I've said so much, and some of the things, you know, there are some pictures that I was there are some pictures that I was, you know, getting, some videos that I was getting, and I will confidently throw them on that page, you know, as a way of keeping them, that in future, because of the memory that Facebook has. So I'm struggling to get that page, and I will get that page. I will get that page. I've already started talking to some lawyers in United States. The light is on. It's blinking. It's blinking. So meaning the genset will go off. There is no power. So let me just do quickly. There is no power. Before power goes off, let me just quickly discuss this issue of Stanley Kakubo. You know, for me, I know a lot of you, this is where you don't understand me. For me, it's about justice. It's about fairness. It's about the truth. This is what characterizes my advocacy. This is what characterizes my advocacy. My politics is about justice. It's about the truth. It's about fairness. It doesn't matter who is involved. If I find something wrong in somebody, I will say it. It doesn't matter who it is. And if I feel that, you know, somebody is not being treated fairly, it doesn't matter who that person is, I will speak out. And from my point of view, I think the issue of Stanley Kakubo, I think the public is not being fair with him. I think the public is not being fair with him. Honorable Stanley Kakubo has been convicted by public opinion in the public court. He has been convicted. He has been convicted. But if we just sit for a moment, we put aside our emotions. We put aside our emotions and ask ourselves, what is it that Kakubo has done which is wrong? What is it that he has done which is wrong? And for those who are saying, no, he was paid, what evidence do you have? What evidence do you have to certainly say Kakubo was paid money? He went there to be corrupted. What evidence do you have? I mean, yes, I mean, his explanation, of course, is not really so convincing. But it still stands. It still stands that we have no absolute evidence that Kakubo went there to be corrupted. We have no absolute evidence. It is also possible that what he has said is just what it is. He may not say it in a manner that is convincing, but it might just be what it is. It might just be what it is. Nothing more than what he said. It's possible. It's possible. Yes, it is also possible that he was given money. But okay, fine. Let's even imagine he was given money. Let's even imagine he was given money. I mean, how is it, how sure are we that the money which he was given was for corruption? I think we are being unfair with Kakubo, in my view. I think we are being unfair to this man. We are convicting him unjustly. We are convicting him unjustly. We have said so many things about him. But imagine, what if, whatever we are speculating, what if they are not true? Imagine how he's feeling. Just imagine if it were you, if you were in his position, and the whole social media and everyone has convicted you, and yet you are innocent. Because it is actually possible that he's innocent. It is very possible that he's innocent. And if he's innocent, honestly, how do you think he's feeling to be convicted in the court of public opinion? I don't think it's fair. I think we need to be very careful when we are labeling people corrupt and when we are calling for people to be dismissed. I think we need to be very, very careful. We need to be very, very careful. At least let's have some evidence of some sort. What you are talking about, what is being spread on social media, there is no evidence. There is no evidence. Yes, no, that, what, a pen, what, everything, whatever it is, if you think critically, there is no evidence to convict Stanley Kakubo. And therefore, my elder brother, late Judge Chitabo, now I can talk about him freely because he's long gone. When he was alive, I couldn't talk about him that much. Even our interaction, I couldn't. But we used to talk. And at one point, he told me to say, you know what? It's better to let a criminal free than to convict an innocent man, than to send an innocent man to prison. Simply saying that if there is a doubt, you are better off giving the benefit of doubt to the person than to go the other way. So in this case, since there is a doubt, I think let us put this case to rest. Let us leave the man instead of continuing convicting him, talking about him as if we are sure that this man has involved himself in corruption. I think it is not fair. We should do unto others what you would want them do unto you. That's what it says. Do unto others what you would want done to you. What Honorable Kakubo is going through right now, I don't think is fair and just, if indeed he's telling the truth. And surely, I think I would rather give him a benefit of doubt than convict him, stand on top of the mountain, and just unleash everything on this man. No. We are not being fair. Whatever has been adduced in public does not in any way convict Honorable Kakubo. It doesn't. It is very possible that what he said, though not convincing, but it could be just what it is. Yes, it's UPND. Yes, I've got so many things to say about UPND, but I want to be fair. I want to be just. This man, I don't think any one of you has evidence. The fact that those pictures were taken and circulated, those pictures are not suggesting any evidence for us to, take this man to the gallows. No. This is not an issue where I would be calling President Hakainde Hichilema to fire him or whatever. No. This evidence, nothing. Then there are those who are saying, why was he meeting the ambassador outside the office? Come on. We have had so many ministers, and each minister has got his modus operandi. There are some who are able to meet. If Honorable Kalawa never met an ambassador outside his office, it doesn't mean that all other ministers cannot do it. No. Where is it in the code of conduct? Where is it written that to say to meet a minister, to meet a diplomat outside is a crime? Where? It is not in the standard of operations of code of, what is it? Code of whatever. It's not there. There is nothing wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong to meet a diplomat outside the office. I do remember Honorable Given Lubinda, when he was Foreign Affairs Minister, I think he used to meet different people, different diplomats. He used to meet them. It didn't mean that he was being corrupted. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And surely so, I think we are being unfair. We are being unfair, and for me, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be PF, it could be UPND, but we need to be fair, my brothers and sisters. Do unto others what you would want them to do to you. If you were in his position and you are being convicted in the public court of opinion, how would you feel? Honorable Kakubo, in as far as I'm concerned, as Chilufya Tayali, the public lawyer, I don't think we are being fair to Honorable Kakubo. Whatever you have said, I've read everybody. I've read many comments from different people, but none of all of you is giving the absolute evidence to say, yes, Honorable Kakubo went there to be corrupted. Because even if he was given money, I mean, this is normal. This is what I was telling you. This is what I was even telling you by UPND. By UPND, you have gone outright on the PF, trying to label them corrupt and so on and so forth, even on some of things that they did without really committing a crime. But you are making it a crime. This is what I'm talking about. This is happening on President Edgar Lungu. It's happening on Bowman. It's happening whatever. So by UPND, you are also creating problems for yourselves. The way you are treating others, just like they say, the same measure that you use to judge others is the same measure that will be used to judge you. This is what is happening here. Honorable Kakubo, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he has done anything wrong, and I don't think he went to get money there. But what is happening now is that the same measure that was being used by UPND to judge the PF is what is being used to judge the UPND as well. Because UPND suspected everything to be corruption, it is now working also against them. This is what I'm saying. This is a clear situation. Because everything that PF did was corruption. Now, the same measure is being heaped on the UPND, that everything that they are doing is corruption. And it is difficult indeed. It is difficult indeed. This is why, regardless of which position or where you are, which side where you are, it's better to be just. It's better to be just. Because surely the Bible is very right. The same measure that you use to judge others will be used to judge you. Honorable Kakubo is one of those examples who is being judged by the same measure that the UPND judged the PF. But as for me, as Chilufya Tayali, I don't take sides. As Chilufya Tayali, I look for justice. I look for fairness. I look for the truth. And in this instance, as Chilufya Tayali, I totally think that we are being unfair to Honorable Kakubo. UPND at the moment, yes, I'm not happy with them on a number of issues, but that doesn't mean that I should be looking for, faults even where there are no faults. I should be convicting them even when they have not committed a crime. I don't think that is the kind of person I want to be. And I know this is a problem that I have with many of you, because you want me to take a position. I know some of you, when you came to watch me, you were looking forward to me, going, yeah, Kakubo has done this, Kakubo has done this. But frankly speaking, if I look into my conscience, I don't think I will be just. I'll be just if I said those things, because I don't have the evidence. I haven't seen evidence to suggest that this man was being corrupt. I haven't seen evidence to suggest that this man did something wrong. Meeting a diplomat away from the office It's possible. It's possible. There is nothing wrong about it. There is nothing wrong about it. I mean, a minister is also a human being. A minister can also have friends. So if he has got a good relationship with a certain diplomat, why can't they meet and have a cup of coffee? Why not? Why not? Why should we criminalize everything? As far as I'm concerned, I don't think we are being unfair. We are being unfair with this gentleman. I think that's all I have to say. I mean, we don't have power around here. So I'm running a genset, and my wife has already told me that the light is blinking. I better go and see it. For now, good night.